Gotta do timing. We're just gonna go with the normal cam gears because making the adjustable cam gears run is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. So get all this stuff done, and then we gotta go back, get the half moons that didn't come in the gasket kit that we got for the back of the head. So it's supposed to be like these little half moon things that go in there, but the gasket kit didn't have it, so we had to get more. But we're sort of back on track. So, I forgot to record it all. Just been super busy trying to get it done. The timing belt, new kit, all done with a Gates belt. I'm trying to take studs out of that to put in this to suit the Barra Turbo. Turns over nice and happy. 38 marks between that mark, and they're all lining up after turning it over a couple times. So just taking out all the air conditioning stuff because this condenser's all buggered. It's not going to be very much use for it. Mac and LT are finishing up with the 6 boost, getting it all installed, mounted, and the turbo, which is a very tight fit, but it will fit. So yeah, I'm going to get into taking this out, and then we'll be doing clutch and stuff like that, getting ready to put it all back in. I got all the aircon stuff out, but now I'm going to get around to taking this old computer out and plugging in the Howtech plug and play. I'm going to see if I can adapt this harness to somehow fit the Howtech in here. I reckon that'll look pretty cool, but we'll see how we go with that. We'll update. It's been a little while. Haven't been recording and stuff because we're just trying to get this pumped out as soon as we can. 6 boost all on, turbo's all on. It's pretty tight, but it will work. Looks really good. The flange isn't going to work, so he's going to have to get a custom flange all made up. I think that was all on last update. That's all good. We just put the alternator, power steering and water pump pulleys all on. All the belts are on, tensioners are done. We got cold side, couple sensors. We had a mishap with this because when the camshafts of the Kelford cams were ordered, the CAS sensor, it's got the half moon start, that's a yoke and spline. But it's looking pretty damn good. So just chuck the plenum on it, engine mounts, and then we'll be doing like clutch and stuff. And I'm doing the intake manifold, so gasket's on. It's a different gasket. I've never seen a gasket like that before, but gasket's on. Chuck this intake manifold on and bolt it down, I guess. Awesome. That looks good as. We're having some troubles with the injector rail and stuff. These are the little collars that slide into the injector rail. So we had, we'll spin. So we had the good idea of chucking them in the freezer to try to shrink them, and it has worked. I just grabbed one out to put it in, and it has worked. So, oh, dude, I was so happy when it pressed in there that easy. So yeah, that's the end product, but we're gonna do this fast. Looking pretty smicker with these bushing, I think that's what they're called or something like that, like a bush, but now the injector has an O-ring on it and it sits in there nice and flush. Yeah, awesome. We got Denso 840cc injectors going in, so that will be done. This is probably one of my favorite builds. Massive shout out to Mackenzie, Romello, LT to getting this like Like, look at this thing is amazing. Like, we're doing it for our mate Jai, he's the owner of the car and stuff like that. He's been super busy, so he hasn't been able to come down, but this is just, like, seeing this in person is just incredible. So at the moment it's almost 100% assembled. We're just figuring out how to get this intercooler to sit right in that, and then we'll be putting this on a crane, doing the flywheel, clutch. Here we got all around your 6 boost, Garrett, the ProFlow. These are Denso injectors, which are pretty cool. Like, I love that green. Raceworks free fuel rail, Aeroflow 8-litre sump. Like, that's just huge. We got oil relocation, Aeroflow thermostat housing. The alternator and all that were pretty good. Like, no point replacing it just because of everything else is brand new. But once this goes in, catch can, overflow, radiator. Haltech is all done. I forgot to record all that. Haltech's all in, and then it's off to the exhaust shop to get that all done, just because we don't have a flange and stuff here to do it. So, and because this is off a Barra Turbo, then everything's made to go that way. So the manifold, the dump pipe we have goes that way, which is bad. We need it to go like down like that. So. So it's floating. Nah, but for real. Engines on the stand. We had to drive all the way to basically Gold Coast to get a different cast to match the Kelford cam. And we can't put the solenoid in because that's what we got to change. Anyway, gearbox is out. Cleaned it. Gave it a bit of a buff. Put a tiny bit of grease on that. But it's like 40 degrees, it's so hot, I'm melting, literally dying. I think it's like day 2. Clutch is done. Motor is going in, throttle bearing, all that done, fresh grease. So yeah, clutch is in, motor is going in. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. But look at that, RB is in the skyline. The gearbox is in. Looks pretty good. Just gotta. Fuck, I just hit my head on the tyre. Fucking. Oops. Sorry, Mac, we're leaking oil everywhere, mate. I just gotta put the brace on and stuff like that. Starter motor, and then that's all that done. So, this is how it sits at the moment. That will wrap it up for this video. So the engine, clutch, gearbox all in, radiators in, intercoolers in, needs a little bit of adjustment. Next video we'll do all the oil lines, the process of getting it tuned with Haltech and all that sort of stuff. We're going to just send it to an exhaust shop to get the exhaust done, because that's going to be super tricky to do. We're going to fit overflow and a couple other little bits things, oil cooler and all that. We've got to put the oil relocation kit and all that in, but that's all in the future. But at the moment we spent 3 days on it, made really good progress. Like, this thing is looking really good. Mac just put all the bumper and all that on. So yeah, it just needs a little bit of fab work. Need to get all new injector plugs, because they're Denso injectors. That's a Jex injector plug harness. Relocate the power steering reservoir. Get that exhaust all welded up. Just do little, it's all the little stuff now, little sort of stuff. Get it all plumbed up, stuff like that. And then yeah, we'll be ready for a first start.